makes no sense. Huh. Hello and welcome to another episode of Wannabe Entrepreneur. I was checking the graphs, the analytics actually from my previous release. It has been about 20 days since I released. I spoke about the features present in this new release. I will link the episode where I describe them in more detail. But now I decided that it was time to look to the graphs and see actually if those features had the impact that I was expecting them to have. And there's something here that I quite doesn't add up. But I'll get to that in a second. First of all, I want to say that I'll be reading the graphs and describing the graphs to you. I think it could be useful if you also see these graphs. So if you are a member or supporter of this channel, you can actually access them. I will add them in the description of this episode. So you can, so if you are a member or supporter, you can now just click and open these graphs, and it could be useful to look at them while I am narrating and speaking in this episode. Let's start with the product link click. So basically this is an event that tracks when the user clicks on a product to open it. So basically opens Amazon or whatever store I have referred and connected with that product. One of my features was actually to add more products per category, and I was hoping that this would increase the number of clicks. So let's see. And so far things are not looking that much different. This is a bit seasonal, so there are months that I have more clicks, other months that I have less clicks, but I don't see any big difference and anything that is noticeable. But yeah, if you're checking the graphs, also let me know what you think. But unfortunately, I don't think that this made a big change, which is a pity because that's really my main metric. That's how I make money. But hopefully now with the new redesign, that all the new features that are coming up in the next release that I'll be speaking in the next episodes, I will be able to increase this metric. Let's see. Now let's go to the main feature of that previous release that happened 20 days ago. This main feature was the unread notifications bell. So now the users can actually open the app, go to notifications and see which notifications they skipped. So they don't have to open the notification to actually see it. They are stored there and then they can revisit these notifications. And this was a very requested feature. I got a lot of people asking for it, so I was quite hopeful that this would be used. Let's see. I'm tracking also how many people actually click in the bell. And I can see that from the release on, I've been having a bunch of clicks. Not a lot, but it's a daily thing. So people actually understand the point of this bell, this feature. I got in the past 20 days, 60 events, and from 26 users, and roughly 3 per user. So users are clicking this 3 times. So yeah, it's I think it's good. I'm quite happy. It means that I hit the jackpot here. People are using it. People understand it. So that's great. Now, what I'm curious to see is, because now users can actually see more notifications. So ideally, they will add these notifications more to their favorites. So let's see. And I have again another event. It's called notification added to favorites. And I still don't see any big difference. I mean, from the 20th of June, I get 7 to 12, 5 per day, and previously is roughly the same numbers, maybe a little bit more. I mean, it makes sense. Also, again, I didn't have that many users clicking, so it was only roughly 30 users clicking on the notification bell, so I'm not expecting to see a big difference. So maybe there's a slight difference here, because it makes sense. People are opening more the notifications, they'll be saving them more. But let me know what you think in the comments of that post. You can actually write down what are your thoughts. Do you think that the notification added to favorite event made an impact? I'm not sure. And also the next unread button. So if you use the app and you open the unread notifications, you can basically click on next. So this means that you already read it and you want to see the next one. And users are also clicking on them a couple of times. and a total of 16 users actually clicked on them, and they understand the feature, so that's great. And let's check the notifications open. I was expecting to have the notifications open to increase, but I also don't see that big of a difference, which is a bit weird. That's weird. I mean, I don't know. Maybe change a little bit. Again, I think the problem here is that I don't have that many users opening the notification bell, so maybe that's why I don't see a big variation. Yeah, I don't see that big of a difference. Let me know if you have other possible theories. Yeah, I mean, I'm quite happy with the result. I also have here the possibility to do what they call funnels, where I can say, if a user clicked here, how many of them also clicked there? So, for instance, I'm checking a funnel that says how many users actually click in the unread notification bell and then added to the notification to favorites. So this combination, and it's actually 112%. So it means that one user added more than once the notification to favorites. So yeah, they are understanding this feature. That's great. And the other funnel that I have here is how many users actually clicked in the bell again and then in the next button, and that's 64%. So again, I'm quite happy with this feature. Even myself, I'm using it quite often. I think it makes total sense. Thank you so much for giving the feedback. Again, listen to your users because they know the best. And that was the analysis of the previous release. Again, these graphs will be all in my Buy Me a Coffee platform. You can access them if you are a supporter. It doesn't cost that much. It costs us €4 per month, or you can support with one-time support, which is a coffee, which I think it's $5 or something. Super cheap. That's how I make money, and you help me, and you can get access to all of this content. This was another Wannabe Entrepreneur. See you tomorrow.